and then some of this delicious olive oil that we've got.
It's a bit of a show-off dish, isn't it? It looks great.
But it's really simple. It is one of those things that looks as if, you know, you spent hours doing it, but in fact, it's really straightforward.
Thank you.
Belinda, Tim, dig in. And
Belinda, have a trial of that, please.
And also, because it's so beautifully cooked, then the skin will just pull back like that, so you can dig straight in.
OK. What are you making for dessert, mate?
Dessert with fig rolls.
Fig rolls.
So that is something that, in effect, looks like it should be a summery dish. But it's wintry because lemon sauce, isn't that nice?
Like how it looks as well.
That's really good. What do you think?
So good. Thumbs
Well
up.
done, mate.
Very nice.
This is so good.
Right, don't forget all of these recipes are available on our website as ever, bbc.co.uk/something for the weekend. Or if you've got an internet-enabled phone, you can text weekend 81010. We'll send a link to our mobile site. Those texts cost 10 to 15p depending on your network. Right now, all morning, we've been showing you clips from an episode of Watching and asking you to guess what year it was first broadcast. We gave you a couple of clues. The Happy Mondays were in the charts and Total Recall was in the cinemas. I sound really Scottish there, Total Recall. And the answer is 1990. So congratulations if you guessed correctly. So that was Tim. Tim got that right.
1990?
Yes.
Come on. OK, what are we all eating?
OK, so, Amanda, you and I have got the fig rolls, or the fig Newtons, as Belinda calls them. Belinda has got the sole stuffed with the fennel and the cherry tomatoes and the olives. Tim, you've got savoury today. You've got the pigeon with the biscuits, which you really like, with the caramelised pears. And, Al, you've got the Cajun beans with the cornbread. Nice?
Very nice.
Was it good?
It's got a nice kick.
Do you mind if I just try it?
Because I'm quite scared of cayenne, because you put too much cayenne in, it can go horrible, can't it?
Yeah, it can be really metallic as well in the background. It's a bit of a builder, this, though. By the time you've had about 3 or 4 mouthfuls, you'll start feeling that spice a little bit more. Yeah.
That's good. OK, got us a load of emails in here. This one's for you, Belinda, from Ricky. When are you recording your new album? Are you recording a new album?
I don't know if it'll be an album or not. I'm kind of lazy. So it's you know, I think for a lot of artists, the time of making albums is kind of over. Music has changed a lot. So I might record a few songs. I might record an album.
Just record singles and whack them out there.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
because when you play gigs, everyone wants to hear all the old favourites, right? Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And making an album is labour-intensive. It takes a good year. And the last album was 2 years ago. It took a year.
Who is it who's recording a single a month and releasing? Is it Ash recording a single a month and releasing a single every month because they don't believe in doing an album?
To me.
Kind of interesting way of doing it. Loads of people, Holly, Fran, Ben Gibson, all saying when were you making a new series of Jonathan Creek?
We've made a new one-off special, and it can't go out at Christmas because it has to go out in the next tax year.
Why?
It's the world of the BBC. Can't go out in this tax year, has to go out in the next tax year because they've spent all the money from this tax year already, so they've had to borrow some money from next year to make this year's film.
I'm confused.
And who's your assistant in it?
Sheridan Smith.
Again, yeah, she was great at last time.
She's fantastic, yeah. She's going in the West End in Legally Blonde, by the way.
Oh, is she?
Little plug for her.
Belinda, a few people have asked us, are you on Twitter?
No. I just don't have time for that. Just
Nor do I, but I still do it.
I don't. It's too transparent for me. No, I don't.
Really?
I'm still living in the 90s. I mean, I've made it out of the 80s. I'm still in the 90s. So,
just staying there.
Yeah. I like it in the 90s.
I like Twitter because last night I was sitting there on my own, as I always am, and I was just like catching up on everything via
Never
Twitter.
alone with Twitter.
Oh no, is that going to be our sad life?
Doing that, people going, yes.
How many people have you got following you?
Loads of people. But they don't really look at what you're saying.
Oh, OK. All right, that's it for this week. Thanks to Belinda and Alan for dropping by today. Joining us next week, Impressionists John Colshaw and Deborah Stevenson, and Waterloo Road's Andrew Griffin. Enjoy your weekend. See you later. Come on, Chelsea. Bye-bye.